This baseball contract has to be one of the worst in sports history. The Los Angeles Angels signed infielder Anthony Rendon to a 7-year, $245 million contract in December of 2019 after he had just won the World Series with the Washington Nationals and finished third in the National League MVP voting. Since then, he's averaged roughly 50 games a season, missed the entirety of 2025 with an injury, and has had his hitting numbers plummet from his career averages. It's been reported within the last week that the Angels could potentially defer some of the $38 million that he's owed in the last year of his contract in 2026, and he isn't even expected to play due to an injury. The other issue with moving on from Rendon is that he has a full no-trade clause and would have to approve any type of contract agreement because the money is already guaranteed to him. It's quickly become one of the worst contracts in sports history. Rendon's public image isn't exactly favorable either, due to some quotes that he's made over the years about baseball not being his top priority, calls to make the season shorter, publicly disagreeing with the Angels' diagnosis of one of his injuries, and his passive-aggressive shots at the media. While these quotes aren't incredibly bad in a vacuum, and some of Rendon's opinions of the game are probably shared by other players, the statements combined with his lack of on-field performance and the amount of games he's missed gives him a bad look. The first year of the contract in 2020 worked out for the Angels performance-wise, as Rendon played in 52 of the 60 games in the shortened pandemic season and put up a .915 OPS. The issues started in the seasons following. Between 2021 and 2024, Rendon was placed on the injured list for 14 different injuries, never played more than 58 games, and was suspended twice, one for his role in a brawl and the other for an altercation with a fan. He missed all of last season with a hip injury, which is expected to keep him sidelined in the final year of his deal as well. Rendon's deal with the Angels is one of many poor long-term contracts they've signed within the last 15 years, as they've tried their hardest to put talent around Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani in the prime of their careers. Maybe the franchise is just cursed. Rendon played in at least 136 games in 5 of his 7 MLB seasons prior to signing with the Angels, and he was coming off a season where he put up an OPS over 1,000. It's never been reported that he was toxic in the clubhouse or had bad relationships with teammates, but the handling of his injuries by both the team and Rendon have left a bad atmosphere for everyone. Is this the worst contract in sports history?